Hello traders, this video is especially for persons who just started their career in trading, and today you'll understand how the market works, and of course you'll understand the technical structure of the market. With this information you can start trading without any doubts. And before I start trading, I also want to tell you that I have my private Telegram channel, and there you can find all the necessary information, because there are the most ambitious traders with which you can start earning just from now, from today or tomorrow. All you need to do, just write me a code word plus VIP, and then I'll add you to this group. And I think now we can start our trading session. Okay, starting balance for today is $1,578. Time frame of the first trade will be 5 minutes, and today I'll open a trade for $10. And let's move on for our first currency pair. This currency pair is absolutely suitable for us, and I'll immediately open a trade on the first price decrease. Because according to the Bollinger indicator, we see that all its lines are directed downwards, and they're very, very strong. And we can see that our chart goes beyond the Bollinger boundaries, respectively, because of this, there can be a price pullback. But also on the MACD indicator we see a sell signal, because its main line has crossed the signal line from top to bottom. Let me tell you more about the Bollinger indicator, so that you have this information and trading skill with this indicator. The main purpose of this indicator is to combine both trend indicators, volatility indicator and oscillator. Bands on the chart and indicate the range of the price fluctuation in taking into account the trend and volatility. Characteristic for the current market basis. The graphical indicator consists of 3 lines, moving average in the middle, characterizing the main direction of 2 lines, limiting the chart from both sides and characterizing its volatility. The upper and the lower lines are the same moving averages, but shifted by several standard deviations. Seeing the value of the standard deviation depends on the volatility. They regulate their own weight. It increases when the market is not stable. For example, during the publication of news, or when something in the world happens, and it decreases at more stable times. Thus, the indicator realizes the functions of an oscillator in a more convenient form. When you can immediately assess the overbought or oversold conditions on the chart, taking into account the amplitude of fluctuations. John Bollinger also explains in his book that the indicator isn't intended for continuous analysis of price movement. It's impossible to look at the indicator at any time and take into conclusion about further market movement, but at certain movement of the time the indicator gives signals that by themselves or the conjunction with their signals, and the method of analysis allows us to use good opportunities for trading with a high profit potential. Bollinger Bands are characterized by the following features. First, if the channel boundaries diverge, it indicates the continuation of the current trend. When the outer Bollinger Bands are narrowing, It may indicate the fading of the trend and the possible reversal. Second, the moving that started under one of the boundaries is likely to continue the other one. That is, if, for example, we observe that the candle is going up from the given boundary, it's likely to read the next border. And the third, the position of the price chart relative to the middle line indicates the direction of the trend. If the chart is above it, the trend is upwards, and vice versa. At the same time, the line itself should be directed at the corresponding direction. And by the way, I wanted to remind you that there are my Telegram channel in the description, and you will be very lucky if you will find more profitable signals than mine, because I'm not sure that more profitable signals exist. And all you need to do, just write me in private messages plus VIP and get access to the private Telegram channel. All links are in the description. And the first deal is closed in plus, and we will not waste the time and go straight to the next currency pair. Okay, and this currency pair is perfect for us, so I will immediately put the time frame on a smaller time and open a deal already for $20. And of course, in our case, it's better to open a deal to increase the price. And now I will explain everything to you. Let's start again with the Bollinger indicator. All its lines are directed upwards, and we can also see that all its boundaries have converged respectively. There is a reversal of trends. That is, we see that they opened on the red candlestick respectively. The next will be green. And the next indicator is MACD, and it tells us the same thing. We see that the main line trended to meet the signal line. It's about to cross it, and the signal line will be on top, and the crossover will be from bottom to top, which tells us about the buy signal. And let me tell you more about this indicator. This indicator is a trend oscillator which combines the properties of both a trend indicator and an oscillator. This indicator is calculated on the basis of moving averages. The purpose of the indicator is to simplify the visual perceptions of signal giving by moving averages, reduce lags, and remove the number of disadvantages inherited in conventional trend indicators. And there are two methods of construction: linear and histogram. Three exponential moving averages with the different periods are used for calculation. A slow moving average with a smaller period is subtracted from a fast moving average with a larger period. According to the obtained value, the MACD line is plotted, the green one, and the main signal that gives the indicator for the intersection of the MACD line and the green signal line. That is this red. When the main line crosses the signal line from bottom to top, it's a buy signal. And let me show you how to use it in practice. And as I said earlier, the crossing of the main line that is green and the signal line that is red means that a signal when a line is crossed from top to bottom. It's a sell signal. And when the lines don't cross each other, it's enough to look at which of the lines is on top, as well as their direction. If there is a signal line at the top and all lines directed downward, the chart will move downwards. If there is a green line at the top and all lines are directed upward, the chart will move upward. Everything is as simple as possible, and we go back to our trade. Well guys, another trade has closed in plus and we're moving to our last trade for today. Oh, that's a cool currency pair, but first I want to decrease the time frame and also increase the trade amount to $30. So of course I'm going to open an up trade. First, pay attention to the Bollinger Indicator. Its middle line is directed upwards, and also we see that this candle has touched the border. Respectively, the chart will move upwards. And also we can see from the MACD indicator that its lines don't cross. And the green main line is at the top. And both lines are directed upwards, which also tells us about the upward movement. And let's go back to our trade. So traders unfortunately opened our trade a little bit early and the trade went to zero, but if you opened it, we opened it a little bit later, it would have closed in plus. That's absolutely okay, don't worry about it. And well, before I say goodbye, I wanted to remind you about my personal private Telegram channel and of course about a code word plus VIP. Write this code word plus VIP in the private messages in Telegram to me, and I'll add you to the chat with the most ambitious, with the most successful traders ever. And there you can find all the necessary information about trading in general and of course about trading binary options. Thank you all for watching. Bye.